Welcome back. Vernon had the same police chief for 20 years. As of today, the new chief has been on the job for 29 days.
Davey Eves is no stranger to the department and is already making some changes. Our Jory Talley talks to him today, and she joins us live in the studio with more. Jory.
Eves took on the role in November, back on November 5th to be exact. Tomorrow officially marks 1 month on the job, and he has some big plans for the future. Vernon Mayor Glenn Crawford says picking the new police chief was as simple as taking the word assistant off of Davey Eves' shirt. In fact, the decision was really made 4 years ago when Eves was promoted to assistant chief.
I told the city council and I told the police chief at that time we were going to put somebody in that would train to be our next chief. We were not going to wait and try to interview and find somebody off a 2 or 3 visit type deal to be our chief. We were going to put our next chief in and let them be the assistant.
Eves has only been in law enforcement for 8 years, but wearing the badge has been his dream for decades.
I wanted to do law enforcement, right out of high school and had a desire to do it and just never had the opportunity. So when the opportunity arose, I took advantage of it, and now I'm, sitting here as the chief. Sometimes you do kind of have to pinch yourself and think, am I really here?
The mayor says the community is already bragging on changes that Eves has brought to the force as chief.
They're excited to see that the officers are being seen more. They actually go out to the school almost every morning now when they're there when the buses unload, because that's all about school safety. We all know that. They have gone out during the day and do checks in the school.
Eves has also already built an interrogation room inside the department with more plans to come.
Our goal in the future is to try to get a computer in each car to where we can do everything in the car. We don't have to come back to the office and do anything if we don't want to. So that's something that we're looking into doing. We've we just gotta stay out in front of the criminals.
Eves wants to change the interaction most people think of when they meet an officer.
You need to teach your kids early on that the cops are the good guys. Teach them early on. Don't tell them that the cop's going to get them. They're the bad guy. Hey, a kid should want to run to a cop when there's something wrong, So that's what we're here for. We're here to protect and to serve. And that's what we're going to do.
Within the next 4 to 6 months, the new chief will be choosing his new assistant chief.